Hey, what's up, guys? So this is round 2 of painting, and this is coming for the next day. I'm having to get ahead on my recordings. I'm going to schedule these to come out one day at a time because I've got a goal for myself to keep launching these, to keep them coming one day at a time. So made up lots of paint tonight, shooting multiple videos. But this last one turned out absolutely fantastic. I kind of want to show you, but I kind of want to not. We'll just hold off. But this one is with a new recipe that I tried, same one I used on yesterday's video, but it's just Floetrol, water, and paint. And the water is just for thickness. There's not a whole lot in it, but so what I was going to say, so a while ago I tried nail polish remover or acetone. The nail polish remover had like vitamin E on it. Today I'm going to add some rubbing alcohol into the white. I really want to figure out how to get that feathered thingamabobber that person had. It was amazing. It was thingamabobber. Look at me turning into grandpa. Yeah, I really do want that feathering thing to come out. And it was just amazing. So I'm gonna try it today. Well, I'm going to try it after I take the take the protective seal off, and then we're going to try it today. But, yeah, it's something else. So, I was wondering about this. So, if you guys are watching this, you're probably fellow artists. What are you guys working on right now? Link a video. I wouldn't be upset at all. Link a video. I would love to see what it looks like, what you guys are doing. I don't know if you're only doing pictures and you posted it to the acrylic pouring basics on Facebook. Link that up in here. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. And the more we see each other's work, the more we get ideas and build off of each other. And I really like the idea of that. All right, so I've learned 2 things today. One, I need to stop whipping my paint like it's eggs because it's good for a souffle, but it's not good for paint. And 2, when you're trying to blow on the top of your paint, and it's the yellow kind, really any kind, but especially the yellow kind, don't blow too hard or it may come up and splash you in the face and you may get a yellow face. That's the remnants of it right there, all up on my hands. So that was really fun. Today's been, a little bit of a wild day. Crazy fun mistakes and all. I'm going to add a little bit more of this. And you know what? I know when I asked for some criticism, some constructive feedback on the Facebook group, some people really didn't like chatting, but I love chatting. I love talking. And I would love it if you guys would comment, talk back with me. I try to comment on every single person. I don't know that I'll always be able to do that. As we get bigger, it's going to be harder and harder, but, I'll be darned if I'm not going to try. But tell me your thoughts. And stuff and things. All right. Just blowing on the top, I can see it bursting these little bitty bubbles. Okay, I'm going to pull it up here so you can see. I really hope that's focusing. And that I'm holding it in frame. But those little bitty bubbles at the top, if you blow on them just a little bit, I had been tapping the whole cup, picking it up and dropping it, kind of like this. I didn't think it did as well as just a light air over the top. It seems to work pretty well. Okay, so this pour is going to be white, yellow, white, which is titanium white with Floetrol and water. Oh, you know what? I have added no silicone. That's awesome. Check this. I gotta move this painting. Check this guy out. Not a drop of silicone. Look at this. That's freaking amazing. So good. Okay. You know what? If they're that good with, I've already changed up the recipe and added alcohol to it. So I'm just going to keep rolling with this no No silicone thing today. Whatever. All right, so smells very strong of alcohol. All right. So now what I'm trying to do, I'm going to make a dirty pour. I'm going to coat this with white, and then I'm going to pour and try to get the stuff to kind of flake out a little bit. And I'd really like it feather. What I saw this other lady do, it was with blacks and purples with a white background. And there was this negative space all through here, and it was very beautiful. And there was enough alcohol in the white that it feathered out the edges of this black and purple. So it really looked, it was a pretty fantastic piece. And if you're the person I'm talking about, and you made a video, link it. We'll share some love here, grow this community. All right. Get some more of this white out here. And then we will have lots of white. And, oh, guess what's still not here? My palette knives. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a little bit. And I don't have them yet. So, you know, I don't want to lose much of it. But I did get a big old giant cake froster. And this thing works awesome. And so I'm going to use that. Just kind of frost my painting. Getting all intense. I'm trying to focus so hard so I don't hit the canvas and mess it all up. Focus. Focus. Nice. Okay. All right. We'll start here. That'll be good enough for the now. For the now. All right. Clean this bad boy off before I set it down. All right. That'll be nice. All right, so this is all covered with the white. I really don't need any more air bubbles to start this bad boy off. I've got enough problems with it as is. And I'm not spitting, I'm just making like a P plosive over the top of it. Okay, so dirty pouring in this business. So let's add the brown in here. I don't want a whole lot of brown. I do want some. And yeah. All right, there's some green. I'm gonna leave out the orange this time, I think. You know what? Let's get wild. No, I said I didn't want to add more than 3 colors in a white, but what are rules for if not to be broken? All right, I know I already have too much in here, but yeah, you know what? Oh, check that out. It's already selling up and whatnot. Cool. Cool. All right, let's see what we get out of this business. You know what? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and stop because I just like it. Maybe not, a little bit more. But I love the sharp edges on this. You know what? The more I paint it, the more I tilt it, the more I'm going to lose my sharp edges. You know what? I know it doesn't make for an exciting video to just sit here and think for a second, but I just want to sit here and think for a second. If you would just allow me that moment. You know what? Why not? The thing is I've got tons of paints. Well, I've got some paints. I don't have tons of paints, but I've got enough. And if we don't like it, we'll just make another one. It's one of the awesome things about being an adult. You choose how you want to spend your money. And so I've had this goal for the last 3 years or so. And I've been building a Martin guitar it's from a kit. So it's not like I've been doing like this amazing artwork or amazing, what is it called when you're a luthier. I'm not doing like amazing luthier work, but I've been building it, and I did shape the neck to how I wanted it, and I did do a lot of the way the guitar is going to play, but I had been saving up for a long time, and after watching Anne Marie, I'm going to link her down in the description if you don't know her. You need to watch her stuff. She is so good, and she's so sweet. Holy cow! I wish I had like all my friends were just like her. She really is so sweet, and I'll link her down in this description. I totally forgot what I was saying about Anne Marie. I don't know. But actually, the thing that does come to mind, Anne Marie, if you ever watch my video, which would be amazing if you watch one day, you said people were talking about you behind your back. Well, they're dumb. They're dumb, and you're awesome, and that's all there is to that. So what I've been doing, letting this kind of develop maybe a little bit and push out a little bit. I'm catching these little drips that come off, and I'm getting the outside of this area real quick. I've noticed, like along my edges on one of the other negative space pores. Oh, is this one it? I'll pull it back up and see if I can't show you. Oh no! Oh, that's dumb. In my drying rack, something fell through and it put a big old hole in one of my other paintings. It's all right. I didn't like the one it ruined, but there's that. Now I have to paint over it, so that's good. But I don't like. I hope that's in focus. I don't like seeing the texture of the canvas. Like some, but I don't want to have like not a lot of texture and then get to the edges and have a ton of texture. I just don't like that. And yeah, it's especially noticeable like right over here. I don't like that. So I'm catching these drips before they hit the ground, the plastic here, and just right here, I'm just pulling it over the edge just a touch, making sure it's even. And I've been finger painting longer than I've been painting with a brush, so I'm using my finger. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm finger painting. Yeah, let's see if I can't keep these details over here just unmessed with. All right, I am gonna, now that I've done all that, I am gonna tilt this a little bit more. Now that I've been thinking about it, why not? Like I was saying earlier, if I really mess something up, it's really okay. I've got more paint, it's gonna be okay. And if I'm all busted up about it, I'll just cry on somebody's shoulder. It'll be fine. But you know what? I totally would have kept that if it was closer to the middle. I didn't like how far up to the side it was. I'm still going to make this a minimalist painting. Yeah, still going to do it. Not as much as we had it before, but still going to do it. I don't have the cells like I did in the other one, but I just like it. So I guess I'm going to pour it back a little bit so it appears like it's coming from off the canvas to on the canvas. Yeah, that all made sense. I'm going to torch it, see if it does anything. If it doesn't, yeah, that's just fine too. I gotta let all these little bitty bubbles that we'll get out of there, but. So what I was doing right there, not trying to burn all the hair off my arm, but now that in retrospect I totally could have burnt the hair off my arm, I was testing to see how hot it was up against the painting, and I wanted to develop skin right there over the paint. Somebody brought that to my attention that was a possibility, and so I want to make sure that happens. Not at all. Just pull this to the side here a little bit. There we go. It's much better. I might even come back later and paint the sides a little bit more. I'll totally do that. But I don't know. There's not a lot happening, but I like it. It's simple. I don't know. The only thing I don't like is I want it to pull over here just a touch more. I want it to appear like it's coming from All right, well, I know it's not nearly as fancy as some of my other ones, or it doesn't have the same characteristics. Like this one was really cool. I don't know if that's in the frame, but the one that we did yesterday was really cool. This one is just different. It's not the same celly type art. Actually, you know, now that I said all that, I kind of want to flick some alcohol at it. So let's do it. Why not? Oh, I can see where it's hitting too. This is good. Because I want it to hit the white and the edge of all this paint. Because I want these edges right here to bleed out. How am I going to get this to happen? I'm so glad we decided to do this last minute on, whoops, well, you know what? There's some right there. This edge has got some alcohol on it. I might end up getting that feathered edge that I wanted anyway. Because I can see it as it hits. It's pulling apart the paint. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to come and feather the edges. And, you know, maybe this paint's not done. Painting, not paint. Maybe this painting's not done yet. All right, so now that it's no, don't blow on it. It's not enough. It's been sitting on the paint for a moment. I'm just gonna take it up and tilt it a little bit. You know what? This reminds me of the Caterpillar book where you put your finger through different parts of the book. It's a children's book. The Hungry Little Caterpillar? Anyway. I don't want a whole lot to move, but I would love these edges to just come loose. Nope, not gonna happen. And I'm not gonna mess with it too much. If it came easy, great, but it's not, so not happening. All right, so guys, thank you for watching this one. I know this one was a little bit different, but hope you enjoyed it. I'm super glad you joined me, and would you like, comment, subscribe, share. Any one of those would be fantastic. All right, guys. See ya. Bye.